They are so deep in a hole right now.
Alright, looks like we're going live. And we are actually going live. 1-0. I missed the first goal. That was quick. Watch this. Stormclaw off the middle there. Puts it away into the net to make it 1-0 to the Orange team. Which is... oh, my memory has escaped me. Space Demons? Something, I think? I'm not too sure. Space... I don't know. Oh, we're not to a good start. We're late on the coverage and I can't remember the team name of the team. Anyway, as Instinct goes up and knocks one clear, and then Stormclaw comes in. Let's watch Cubics, who's got that yellow taxi. He's going to have a go here. Midfield knocks it towards goal. Should be an easy save though for Hype, as Bobo comes in and does stop that one from going in the net. And then Stormclaw up above them gets an aerial. Nerd tries to come in from the corner there but put it away, can't do it. And then Instinct will clear the ball. And it does go down to Cubics. Instinct follows it up and knocks it back towards goal, but a bit wider on that occasion. And then Stormclaw clears the gots again. As Starry, we introduced Starry into the game with one save. He might get a goal here, no he won't. Cubics denies him. And then Bobo gets a touch, Stormclaw knocks away to the side, Cubics from the side. And off the shot, he gets another crack, but the second attempt is wide as well after the save there from Nerd. And then Instinct with the aerial knocks it down into the orange zone. Pretty fast-paced start, 1-0. And double elimination tonight. And yes, it will be best of 5 in the final. I've done my research. I had no idea last night. None. Not a clue. And that one goes in. Dangerous one there though. Starry knocks it wide as we watch the man who does retreat. Let's watch Stormclaw, who's on the ball. Cubics in the corner, tries to set it up. Puts it in the centre but doesn't quite get enough purchase on it to make it dangerous. And then Starry clears without too much trouble. So here's a chance, but Nerd comes out aggressive goalkeeping and knocks it clear for Stormclaw, who has a go. And that one's in the goal. Cubics with the touch. I didn't actually see this one. I was rotating between cameras, so Stormclaw knocks it. Oh, great passing there to Cubics, who puts it into the far corner. And Instinct was reacting to the pass from Stormclaw. Couldn't quite get back in time to save the ball to make it 2-0 to the Orange team in this first map. Alright, so it's 2-0, 2.45 left, and Starry doing some nice wall work there as Cubics comes in to save one. And then Starry sends it back in, but Stormclaw doesn't have to move his car, hits it straight back at Starry, but Starry retreats. Starry comes in again, sets it up for Bobo on the angle, hits it straight into the wall, and then Cubics knocks it away for Nerd, and they'll look to clear the ball. And here's some dribble work off the front bonnet of Cubics. He doesn't get as far as halfway though. Then a levitate knock up for Bobo, who charges onto it. The aerial missed. Cubics will get another chance. This one's high, a bit too high. And Instinct takes no risks and knocks it clear. And then Bobo with the touch, pretty crucial touch, knocks the ball clear. I catch my breath. 1:55 left in the first map. I'm pretty sure this is best of 3, as there's a nice piece of defending from the blue team. As we watched Instinct, who clears the ball down into the orange zone. He'll head for the ball, and it's stuck in the corner there. And then Nerd clears, but I think it's sent right back in by Bobo, who counters and then scores. Oh, I missed this one again. I keep switching cameras at the wrong time. He's hammered it straight up. Oh, it's come right off the roof. That's why I missed it. I don't think anyone expected that. It's just gone off the roof into the goal. And 2-1, the blue team come back into it. And then off the kick, Cubics. Oh, saved by Starry. As it goes back in dangerously, but out come the blue team to defend it. And as far as Nerd, who has another chance, but then Starry clears, gets his saviour. 3 saves already for Starry. 1 minute and 15 to go. As it goes down to Nerd, who's on the wall there. He misses it, sets it up for Bobo. Bobo puts it in. 2 orange players already and waiting, and they knock it clear. And up it goes. for Starry, who gets another aerial. And that one's just wide, bit wide there. Starry's in everything. That means, well, he's only got 180 points, but he's doing everything except, I guess, set up goals and score goals. He's being put under a lot of pressure for defense, the blue team, and Starry especially. And here come the orange team. Bobo knocks it away, and Stormclawd gets a touch. With 30 seconds to go, the blue team need a goal here to make it a 2-all game. And they're doing their best, but it's proven pretty hard. And here's a chance for the blue team if they're good enough. He hits the side of the post and it goes flying away. Oh, that was a gem of a chance. He couldn't put it away. And then the blue team will rue that opportunity. Looks like we're going to head to the second map, with the result being 2-1 as they do score in the bell. But it's an orange team goal, so it won't really change the result. Let's just watch this. Cubics midfield, nice aerial, top corner. Yes, hard to stop. Great shot by Cubics. And it's going to be 3-1 as we head into the second map. As we wait for it to bounce. There it is. Just going to alt-tab. Hopefully the sound's all good. I'll just check that it is. No complaints. We're on target, as I'll go to ready. And I will go to spectate. Someone confirm or deny in Twitch if the sound's good, please. Last night it was terrible. I couldn't even actually upload it. You couldn't hear me. It was pointless. Anyway. There we go. Second map. First map goes to the blue team. No, it went to the orange team. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the orange team. They changed teams or what? Anyway. As Nerd comes in off the shot and then sends it away. And that'll be a goal. Oh, yes, it will be a goal. I had hard my mouth there. I called it. Didn't quite go in, but off the post it does go in. So it's just hit the post here and gone in, luckily, for the orange team to make it 1-0. So an early goal once again in this one. As we watch Instinct clear that ball long. And that one just hits the top. And on the follow-up is Bobo, who can't quite put it away. And then the blue team come out to try and put on a goal of their own as Cubics. So it's the Cubics team that are winning 1-0 in the series. They've actually changed, I know that now. They've actually changed colours just to make it less confusing for me. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, 1-0 is the goal as Cubics sends it long. And on the end of it is trying a Stormclawd, can't quite make any contact. Cubics clears, sends it wide. And then Nerd will come across. Yes, he'll try to, but Starry gets the goal. Well deserved, I might add. He was in everything in the first game. This one's off wide, and then Starry comes in and gets the assist. That was Bobo who scored it, my bad. I'm a bit caught up in Starry's movements at the moment. He's doing everything. As Nerd sends it to the side. And then back to the middle. We're watching Stormclawd. I think he forgot to grab the boost. He went up like he had something to offer, he had nothing, didn't have a boost. As Bobo goes up and denies the blue team, and then it gets sent back in, and then Starry knocks it clear, sends it down the other side, sends up an attack, before Stormclawd comes off and knocks it away. And then up goes Stormclawd, who knocks it back down. And Stormclawd's required again for another touch, and back to the centre of the field, before Nerd comes in and it gets countered by Starry. And then up goes Stormclawd again, who knocks it away. And then Cubics comes in with Instinct there, might have got the touch. And then it's going back down towards the blue zone, and Starry will send that one wide. And then Stormclawd comes in and once again gets another touch. As it goes down into the goal zone of Instinct, who sends it clear. Gets it well over halfway. Nice clearance. Stormcord goes up, and he wanted to deflect it to the other side of the map, but he actually deflected it to his own goal, which is pretty dangerous. This one's hovering in the middle of the goal. There are no orange teams nearby to make the most of it. And then Bobo sets it up for someone. It all went pretty quick there, luckily. Stormcloud was on the spot to knock it away. And then Nerd will head down the park and try and set up a bit of attack for the blue team, who are down 2-0 in the second map. Best of 3, so they need to win this one, I believe. Double elimination, so they'll have another chance if they don't win this game, which is obviously a good thing in a paid tournament. You get 2 bites at the cherry. You don't want to waste them too early, I don't think. Anyway, up goes Nerd, who gets the touch, and then a orange player, sorry, comes in. Stormcord sets it up for Cubics, who sends it wide, as Starry does have possession. He's juggling it down the side to Bobo, and they get a touch to the middle, set it up to the middle, and there's a goal for the orange team, make it 3-0. Starry with the goal, and that was a nice piece of play down the side there. He set it up for himself, the blue player helped him, hit it straight back to him, and then he puts it away. I'm getting confused. I said the blue team need to score a goal. Let's see, actually, they do to stay in the map, but it's best of 3, so it'll be a third map if things don't change. They've confused the hell out of me, I'll tell you. Just choose one colour, lads. Come on. And we've got Stormcloud, who sends it down to his own zone. No, he doesn't. He's trying to score a goal. But Bobo comes in, and then they'll clear. There's only one guy to beat in goal, but they do retreat. Oh, a bit of dribble work here from Nerd, and then Instinct comes out and denies that. As Bobo comes out and knocks it clear to the goal of Stormcloud, who knocks that one away. And then we're watching Starry, who comes in to the goal of Nerd, who gets up above them, knocks it away. Cubics on the wall, sends it down. Stormcloud with some real pace, hits the ball, hits it again into the corner, grabs the boost, jumps into the play and gets knocked away by Instinct before Cubics is at halfway waiting for the ball. Then Nerd sends it long, and they all miss it. And then in comes Stormcloud, who doesn't miss it, and a little bob up, a little goal, a little tap in, a little save for Starry. And then they all meet up at the corner. Bit of a ruck there for the ball before it gets cleared by Starry, and Bobo chimes in. That ball's going to go to the middle, and there's no orange players within range to do anything about it. So looks like we're just going to dwindle down the clock here. 3, 2, 1, 3-0. Second map will go to the orange team, and that was GG. So looks like we're going to the third map here. Best of 3. I hope it's best of 3, not best of 5. I tried to do my research. It's pretty embarrassing last night doing the final, and I thought it was best of 3. I'm calling it as if the best of 3, and then they win the second map, and I'm thinking, yeah, they've won, and they actually haven't won because it's best of 5. Anyway, best of 3, I think, I hope. We'll find out as they start the game. Let's watch Starry. That one pinches to the side out of harm's way, and then Nerd comes in off the shot. Oh, got it through a tight little gap there, didn't he? Let's watch this one. I thought the blue goalkeeper had this one covered, but he's just snuck it through a little gap. And yeah, the tightest of gaps, he couldn't react, just scores it and makes it 1-0. Once again, off a very early goal. Puts the blue team under pressure straight away. As we are watching Bobo come in off the wall and then knocked clear by Nerd. But we're going to follow Nerd, who's got the possession of the ball. Sends it centre. Stormcord gets angled out there by, might have been Bobo or Nerd, one of the two. Someone hit it. And here comes Nerd with another crack, but knocked away by Starry. Has another shot over the head of Instinct, who doesn't quite fall for it and gets up and stops it. as it gets sent down into the orange zone. Nerd blows up Bobo. Starry does some nice work himself. Gets the clearance, and we're going to watch Instinct, because actually no, we're not, as I hear my steam go off in the background. Not too much going on here. They're trying to clear, are they? I hope so. For their sake. 1-0 is the score. As Cubics comes in off the wall and then doesn't get the favourable bound. Goes to Starry, who knocks it centre. He tries to get the second go but can't quite make contact before Instinct grabs a mid-air save and clears the ball into the orange zone. Bit of wall action here as Starry knocks it back in. Bobo and Starry trying to score a goal to make it 1-1. As Instinct is the designated goalkeeper, can't quite save this one. Cubics sends it in. Let's watch what this one actually did. So Stormclawd centered it. Oh, beautiful play by Stormclawd. Put it right on the bonnet of Cubics, who punished it at 107 kilometers an hour. Very hard to save for Instinct, especially with the height he got on it. That was the key for me, the height on the ball. Made it really hard to save off the shot. What a save by Instinct off the kick. I missed it, but I can tell you, it was a good save. It was flying, that ball. Anyway, Nerd knocks it down the side. And then Starry will knock it into the middle. And then someone hits it, I hope. No one hit it actually, it just stayed there. And Stormclawd just drives straight into it, doesn't move, doesn't do anything. And makes contact. And then he hits the side and Nerd knocks it away. Instinct playing aggressive here, realising they need a goal or two, and he comes out and sets one up, I believe, as Bobo taps it in. Instinct playing goalkeeper comes out, plays aggressive. Bobo in the aerial with the angle, puts it right between the two of them over the top of Cubics' car and makes it a 2-1 game. So Instinct with the 3 saves, now he has the 1 assist, and then Bobo comes in, but then Stormclawd clears the ball. So the heat just got turned up a bit as we realised that these teams need to win this map, otherwise they face an elimination game. And we're watching the play here by Cubics. Comes in and sends it down with the yellow taxi. Stormclawd can't quite make contact. It's up to Nerd here to try and do something. He can't, over the top of the head. Goal, 2-2 as Starry scores. So Nerd here didn't really have too much time to settle. Need to come out pretty quickly. He made an effort, but he couldn't quite get up there high enough. Whose Starry was there on the spot, and we have a 2-2 game with 2.13 to go. And there's a nice little first touch. Gets the ball in the orange zone. Cubics with the shot. This will be wide. And oh, gee whiz, Cubics got close. And then Stormclawd off the side gets us another go and puts it away. Oh, persistence personified. Watch this. Cubics gets the shot, goes wide. Stormclawd has a shot, goes wide, opens his angle up and tucks it in off the back wheel. And we're looking at a 3-2 game. It's just bad luck there for the goalkeeper. Although the guys, they did miss twice, so I don't know how much you can put down to luck. I think if someone misses 2 goals, you sort of have your own luck there. The luck has gone your way. But very unlucky on the second touch, at least. And here goes Bobo, who sends it wide. And that one goes back into the middle here, as Bobo looks to chase the ball. We're watching the car here of Instinct on defence, as Nerd comes in with it. Stormclawd sends it to the corner there. And he can't, oh, he's toing and throwing, he doesn't know what to do, he goes up, gets a touch, just going to hover there, there's not too much going on here, but then Starry bashes it down the other side of the field. And then Stormclawd will be playing goalie. Well, that's a nice little setup. What can they do? Not too much, as Cubics meets the ball on the rise. It's still there though. And then Cubics once again comes out. All 3 of the orange players are on the charge. Let's watch Nerd, who sends it past, oh, didn't catch his name. Whoever the goalkeeper was, he beat him. Let's watch how it happened. It was Instinct. He's gone. Yeah, nicely done. He just switched the car position at late. I think Instinct was trying to, you know, stay central to make it so it could save it both ways, but that's just too much power on the shot. And then Bobo with a shot, that's wide. Cubics knocks that one away. As it's 4-2, the orange team take the lead. Or I should say they kick away. And 2 plays, 1 up, got nothing. And then Starry finally gets a touch, and that's a save to the corner with 42 seconds to go. Stormcord knocks it up, and that one should be a goal. It will be a goal for Starry. He makes it 3-4. They're not done with yet. This one ain't over. The fat lady ain't singing. As Starry comes in and knocks it into the corner, takes a bit of pace off it, does it beautifully, so it doesn't go too high, and makes it 3-4. Let's watch Bobo, who gets the first touch. No, sorry, Cubics got the first touch. Bobo with the deflection, sends it long. He's going to need to levitate to get some sort of, can't do it. And then, he knocks it back down, up to Stormcord, saves it. And let's watch what happens here with 22 seconds to go. Plenty of time for a blue team goal. Let's go free. Free cam, why not? We haven't done this yet. Then Nerd knocks it to the centre, and then Starry, I can see why I don't do it. Pretty hard to keep up. And then Bobo with the touch, sends it wide. Stormcord comes in. Here goes Starry. He's going to try and send one to the middle. He gets good contact, but it's just going to sit up off the wall there nicely for the orange team. And just going to stay in the middle of the goal. They're trying to keep it up in the air. The orange team clear it. Nerd does it, and that'll be the orange team winning it 2-1. I believe. Yes, 2-1. There's no best of 5 here, not yet anyway. So 2-1, they win that one. The Storm, Claude, Nerd, and Cubics team. Now, it's one there.